The episode begins that Jinwoo enters an A-rank dungeon with the mining team, aiming to confront the boss. Suddenly, Cha Hai-in appears behind him and asks what he's doing there. Jinwoo lies, saying he got lost. Cha Hai-in questions if he's from the mining team and reminds him that this is the boss's room, warning him that provoking the boss could endanger the whole team. Jinwoo internally admires her skills as he didn't even sense her coming. He hides his weapon, and Cha Hai-in, doubting herself, thinks she saw one in his hand. She tells him to leave. As Jinwoo walks past her, she sniffs him and notes he doesn't smell bad like other hunters. He actually smells good. She checks his ID and rank, then lets him go. Cha Hai-in has a sensitive nose and normally carries a handkerchief because hunters and monsters smell terrible to her. Jinwoo is the first to smell nice. Back with the mining team, they praise him for talking to Cha Hai-in and say she only visits the dungeon during lunch to keep an eye on the boss. Jinwoo wonders why. His scent is different and recalls Baruka saying he's different from others, maybe because he's a player of the system. That evening, the team leader praises Jinwoo for his hard work and offers him a job, but Jinwoo declines, saying he only came to observe how A-rank raids go. He learns that another A-rank raid is happening tomorrow and agrees to join again. Cha Hai-in calls someone to get info on Jinwoo but finds out all his records are sealed, which is rare for a low-rank hunter. Next day, Jinwoo joins again, helps the mining team, and is offered more pay. Later, Captain Ki-hoon from the attack team asks for a porter as theirs didn't show up. Jinwoo volunteers. Inside the dungeon, they fight jackals and then face powerful high orcs. The hunters struggle until Jinwoo, in stealth, weakens the orcs without revealing himself. Lee, a magic caster, sees Jinwoo's hidden help, but keeps quiet. They decide to retreat, but a barrier traps them inside. A high orc named Kargalgan appears, offering them two choices: die or meet him in his castle. Ki-hoon plans to distract the boss while Jinwoo escapes to warn the S-rank hunters. The healer gives Jinwoo her diary to deliver to her family. Jinwoo recalls how he was once abandoned, but now others are risking their lives for him. Meanwhile, Cha Hai-in learns Jinwoo went inside with the attack team. The episode ends with Kargalgan welcoming the hunters to his palace. The next episode begins Cha Hai-in arrives, searching for Jinwoo. She wonders how an E-rank hunter disguised as a porter ended up in an A-rank dungeon. Does he not value his life? Yesterday, she saw him outside the boss room, holding a weapon. Suspicious, she tells the mining team leader she's going in, but she came unarmed. She asks for a weapon, and he hands her a pickaxe. Disappointed, she says, "Don't you have a sword or spear?" He replies, "They're just laborers." She hesitates, but then takes the pickaxe, saying it's better than going in empty-handed. Inside the dungeon, countless high orcs roam. If they escape, they could destroy the city, especially the 4 high orcs with a powerful aura. Ki-hoon says they must defeat the dungeon boss to close the gate. Boss Kargalgan reveals his terrifying magic power and says the hunters are just entertainment. He will kill and eat them slowly. As Ki-hoon attacks but fails, the boss uses gravitational magic to slam him around. Suddenly, Jinwoo catches Ki-hoon and asks if he may kill the monsters now since the entire team is in danger. With permission, Jinwoo summons his shadow army, astonishing everyone. Outside, Jinchul senses strange energy and heads in. Cha Hai-in finds dead orcs and rushes toward the boss. Kargalgan mocks Jinwoo's small army, but Jinwoo activates Monarch's domain, boosting his army's strength. The fight begins. Iron and Igris take down monsters with ease. Jinwoo resurrects fallen enemies to expand his army. Kargalgan fights back with fire magic, destroying many shadows, but Jinwoo replenishes them. The boss uses poison magic, but it doesn't affect Jinwoo. He binds Kargalgan with a chain, defeats him, and uses a rise to add him to his army, naming him Tusk. Everyone thanks Jinwoo, realizing his true strength. The episode begins outside the Hunter Association, where many reporters have gathered. Today, a man named Lee Min-sung is getting his rank evaluated, and he himself called the press because he's a famous actor. Bae and Choi also arrive, wondering why there's such a crowd. Reporters ask if they're here to recruit Min-sung to their guilds, but they don't even know who he is. They're here for Jinwoo. Choi says Min-sung has already signed with the Fiend Guild, and he's here for someone else. All the reporters are disappointed. Bae had heard how Jinwoo saved their hunters, to which Choi replies that at least none of their hunters died, unlike in the Red Gate. Both of them want Jinwoo in their guild and start arguing. Suddenly, Lim Gyu, the master of the Fiend Guild, appears and asks if they're here for Min-sung too. They angrily say they're not. Jinwoo then arrives to officially receive his S-rank title. Min-sung tells the press he's awakened as a hunter and will now work for the Fiend Guild, though secretly he plans to return to acting after 2 years to clean up his image. When Jinwoo tries to enter, Min-sung's manager blocks him, but Chairman Go Gun-hee comes out and says Jinwoo is his guest. Inside, Jinwoo demonstrates his powers by summoning shadow soldiers. After re-evaluation, he officially gets his S-rank. License. Outside, the press goes crazy taking his photos, and people across the city learn about Korea's 10th S-rank hunter. Meanwhile, Jinwoo prepares for his next mission in the Demon Castle, where he aims to defeat Demon Monarch Baran. The next episode begins with, we saw that Jinwoo goes back into the Demon Castle to get the Elixir of Life, where he fights some demon knights. Just as he's about to kill the last knight, it surrenders. When Jinwoo removes the helmet, it turns out to be a girl named Essel. Jinwoo reminds her that her people attacked his army, and now she wants to be spared. Essel says her guards died doing their duty. Jinwoo, finding her selfish, tries to leave, but Essel attacks him from behind and fails. She begs again, promising to do anything if spared. Jinwoo asks if she can help him get to the next floor, and she says the permit is with her family and promises to guide him if he spares them. Jinwoo agrees. When asked who she really is, she says she's from the demon realm and has been hearing a command to protect her land ever since she came here. She glitches out and says they're preparing for war before passing out. Meanwhile, the Hunter Association learns about the ant monster incident and preparations for the 4th Jeju Island. Raid begin. Essel leads Jinwoo to her family's castle. Her father gives him the permit after realizing how powerful Jinwoo is. Jinwoo also asks to take Essel as a guide. They reach the 90th floor, where Igris and Tank are now as strong as S-rank and A-rank hunters. Essel brings gifts and warns about the strong clans ahead. Jinwoo tells her that he'll defeat everyone and make her clan number 1. Essel blushes when he says he likes her. They continue climbing, clearing floors, and finally reach the 100th floor where they face Demon Lord Baran. A huge battle begins. Jinwoo's mana runs low, but with Essel's help, he defeats Baran and completes the mission. Jinwoo tells Essel to go home and inform her father their family is now top-ranked. The episode ends there.